Yo Zetters, what up? Welcome back to Juju Z, and well, for today we have just a couple of things that we're gonna do. Really quickly, I'm just gonna, show you the sneak peek number 3. Just really quickly, because it's gonna be important. I mean, I obviously showed it yesterday. I just want to read what they say. Greetings, agents. This is the environment of Marvel Future Fight. A suspicious code has arrived at SHIELD headquarters, giving distress information from another world. The code has been interpreted, but what is the true meaning of this message? It seems that we need our agents to help, or agents' help to solve this new problem. Please help support the agents of SHIELD as they prepare for a whole new threat. Thank you. Yeah. So, what is this? Hmm. Huh. Interesting. So, I don't really know Darkhold or anyone, right? It's not like I really do know them. Him, because obviously I don't really watch, or I haven't watched the Agents of Shield, but it looks like somebody cool, and if that's actually what it's gonna be, right? So that's definitely awesome that somebody actually went ahead and checked this, right? That would be funny if I did that, but no, there would have been no way that I would be able to do that. But anyway, um, it is funny as well. Some people were saying tier 4 or something, but no one. I don't think it's gonna be really happening with the tier 4 thing, but I think it's also like an edit. It looks kind of edited on. Yeah, it's definitely edited on. It is apparent as fuck. But whatever. So, now, this is pretty much the same sneak peek that we saw before. So, could this be just the story missions? Maybe. At the same time, this could also be hinting at the next update, which could be like an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. update. A lot of people are asking for it, so why not, right? And there's also the other thing that would be important as hell is the fact that we're not going to have a live stream for the update. So that's gonna be definitely interesting, because that's what happens at the last times where we had the same issue. But yeah, I just hope that it's gonna be a pretty cool update, to be honest, and it kind of looks like it's shaping up to be a really cool update. But either way, this is not what we're here for. I'm just gonna rename pretty much the old video as just a video where I touched upon like the sneak peek number 2 and 3 at the same time, because I don't want this video's name title to be different and weird. But either way, so what we are doing today is basically a top 10, right? We kind of have this rewindy thing that I do, and I kind of want to sort out all of the updates that we got for the game for this year, and see which ones, or at least I just want to show you my top 10 of what was the worst to best update for the year. Now, we had 10 updates this year, so I would actually want to put the Dark Avengers as the worst update, because it brought upon us a new danger, which is pretty much tier 3 natives, which are going to cost pretty much everything you own. So that's what I would like to do, but since we have 10 updates, we cannot do that. So the December update, I cannot really put it here. I'm gonna explain why later on though. So either way, let's just start it off with the number 10 of the update. Would be cool if there was an editor now and just like boom boom number 10. That would be funny, but I hope I didn't scare you guys. I was just kidding. But anyway, so number 10 will be the February update that we got this year, which, to be honest, just the same as last year. It's gonna feel really weird because like it felt like we've had them for years. They feel really old and they don't really feel like updates that we just got this year. But either way, this is the update that we got for the Hydra, pretty much like the Hydra update that we got. We got Baron Zemo, which is pretty much a leadership for villains, but nothing else. Viper, who kind of got forgotten completely, and then we got Taskmaster, um, and that was obviously really nice. He is a nice support, which obviously after the update that he got on the Black Widow update, he did get a pretty nice upgrade again with the uniform. Um, Now the reason why I put this update so low is because even out of all of these uniforms, apart from the Captain America one, uh, and let's say Red Skull for a couple of updates, for one or two updates, right? Even that wasn't really that great. Um, I guess those two were important, but Cap is still pretty nice in my opinion. He's still really nice, and obviously the fact that even the uniform for Crossbones, even though it was a nice uniform to be honest, it really just didn't help his survivability, and also, well, definitely did help the survivability, but it still was a pretty annoying uniform to use. And of course, we also had the Doctor Octopus uniform and Awakening, which a lot of people were really hyped about, but ended up being a really bad Awakening. So that's why this is the worst ranked update for me for this year. And we also got the Winter Soldier tier 3 as well, which is also another bad tier 3. We also got some changes to the Awakening skills, but whatever. And apart from that, I don't think there was a lot of good stuff that were changed. So, to be honest, that's why this update just ranked so low for me. And it's also obviously something that depends on my opinion, so do not even bother. I don't care what you think. I'm just kidding. You can give me your opinions in the comments. Definitely gonna be something that I'm gonna check out. So no, don't worry about it. I was just kidding. But next one we have so at number 9 we have the January update, and really quickly we're gonna check what that is, right? So the reason why this got a bit higher is because it kind of started the Awakening thing, right? Basically, we are getting the ability to awaken characters, and we kind of were scared of what would happen, and what would happen happened, right? And now the awakened characters, transcended characters, are actually really nice. Um, but yeah, another reason why it's pretty low, it's because we got Crescent's tier 3, and it ended up being pretty meh. And yeah, the awakened characters that we got at first obviously weren't that great, especially the awakening skill was really slow. But yeah, anyway, we also got the story mode, which was fun for a long ass time, but yeah, it wasn't worth wasting all your life on. But yeah, I was doing that. I was playing it daily, but not worth it. And not much else, to be honest. I think on one of these we also got like the ABX retry button, but that's a bit later on, I think. So yeah, that's why it's pretty low, even though it gave us a bit of a better tier 3. It also gave us the story mode and the awakening function or type of improvement for a character. It still was pretty boring. It did give us 3 free uniforms, so for free-to-play players this update was pretty cool. So it was more content driven, that's for sure. Like the update had more content update compared to character-y update. But anyway, now number 8, guys. Number 8 is gonna be the March update, and this is something that I forgot to mention, but it mainly this year how it worked. It was basically like each update was better than the other for the most part. Okay, so that's why February, for example, was better than January, but they were pretty close, right? And it did start to get better as time went on. So obviously, it will get like a really like linear for a while until I swap some places. But anyway, this is the March update where we got Professor X, we got Mystique, who are both really good, really good characters that a lot of people actually do use to this day. And we also got the Mr. Sinister character, who pretty much is pretty good still, like his damage is pretty freaking awesome. We did get the Nimrod uniform, which I really hate. I really do hate it because in Shadowland it does worse than without the uniform. So either way, we got the uniform for Wolverine, which is kind of sad because he kind of gets a really bad treatment. Even though this one had pretty nice damage, it should have gotten some old defense down or damage accumulation for it to actually be very worth like for him to be a very worth it character to tier 3, but either way, we did get the uniform for Magneto, which made him way better just with that uniform. That's all, right? Just all defense down, and he just got shot up on the meta list. And we also got the uniform for Jean Grey, which a lot of people still don't understand that it's better than the blue one. I don't really mind if they think that. Good, all power to them. But yeah, Professor X is still freaking amazing. Obviously, we did get the squad battle on this update as well, which, I mean, apart from like being boring as hell, it does give you some nice rewards as well. So what I do is I pretty much auto it, so I don't really care. And this is a new intro as well that you get when you start the game, or even when for example, you get a new device and you need to log in, so the tutorial part is improved. But either way, this was a pretty nice update. Let's go ahead to the next one, which should be the number 7, which, are you ready? This is gonna come as a shock to you guys, but it's the April update. Wow, such surprise, right? Yeah, so we pretty much get after this, what I would put at number 7 would be the April update, pretty much with what's her name, man? Why can't I think of it? Black Widow, right? I'm just kidding. So we did get Red Guardian from this. He's a pretty nice character. Not the best without the uniform, but pretty okay, usable. Way more fun than the old ones. And we did get a crazy character like Yelena, who sadly is a premium character. But for those who have her and who have like the black uniform that she got later on, yeah, that was definitely really good. This is where we got the uniform for Taskmaster as well, which gave him even better support. We got the 2 uniforms for Black Widow as well. So apart from the tier 3, she got a nice uniform that looked really nice, to be honest. Even at first, even because we got the black one first for Black Widow. And she was like, a lot of people were like, holy shit, she can actually kill a lot of people in timeline even with just the 5th skill or the 4th. And then she ended up getting the white uniform, which made her even crazier for timeline. So that was really nice. Not great tier 3, right? Even with her rage, her damage wasn't that insane, but still pretty good, and especially for PvP, way better, right? Than what she was for PvE. But either way, apart from that, I don't think we got anything else that was really interesting. The Awakening for Red Guardian, of course, but yeah, nothing else. I think we did get the Future Pass this time, I think, as the first time we were getting the Future Pass. I think this is the one. I'm not sure. Was it this one? I think it was this one that started the Future Pass thing, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, But anyway, so what else, right? Yeah, I think it was this one that was the first one, because this is the one that I didn't get for Professor X. Imagine me, like, who really loves Professor X. I didn't really get one. I didn't really get this one, so I didn't get that icon. But oh well, who cares? Anyway, I mean, maybe it wasn't this one, maybe it was an earlier update and I didn't really check it out or anything, but whatever, it's still pretty cool. Oh yeah, it has to be this one. Yeah, this is the first one because this also added the worst system ever, the icon system, where people are actually wasting all of their tokens on, even though they should get some kind of Mega Tier 2 ticket or a rank up ticket, that would be better. Even gold would be better than just a dumb icon, but that's not me. That's you guys. I don't know. You do you guys. Now, another surprise, right? Number 6 on this list is gonna be August. Wow. So we're not really, we're kind of going exactly how we should, like in order, this time. So that means that the updates were gradually way better every time. But yeah, that's pretty much the 6th spot. That's August, and we're gonna see what it was. So basically, that was the Star Lord and Battle Ray Bill Epic Quest. You are gonna see that I'm gonna rank the Epic Quest updates way higher because I just love Epic Quests. But yeah, they do give you some pretty nice characters as well. So obviously, yeah, they are pretty good. But yeah, the main character was Battle Ray Bill, who is one of the best transcended characters that we have now. Even though like Moonstone just broke that and destroyed that meta completely because she is insane. We did get Phyla-Vell, who is meh, usable. I mean, not usable, but not a lot of people even care about her after getting her. And Darkhawk as well, but obviously she is also a good support. Let's not forget about that. But not the best of the supports, but still usable. Anyway, we did get Darkhawk, a free character who in paper looked really good with damage accumulation and all defense down, but in action actually didn't really do that well, even though for Call Obsidian he does pretty okay-ish, you know? We did get Nova, who was pretty fun, and is pretty fun to play with on Shadowland as well, but yeah, not much more than that. We did get Gladiator, who has really, really insane damage, and we also got the uniform for Punisher, finally making him usable as well, even though I don't really use him much since his damage depends on getting hit, not hitting the enemy. But yeah, and he has like this support kind of thing, but it's only to himself, so that's funny. But yeah, Star-Lord tier 3 as well, who has pretty high value. If you have a good account, he can actually do even, like, he can actually even do null, you know? And the same goes for Beta Ray build. If he's built really well, he can actually do null for you. So that's pretty cool. Now let's go ahead, and this was also the update where we got the system where we can actually pick the teams and let them stay there. We could also customize our like daily board for like all of the missions that you want to do. And then what else? I don't think we got anything else. Yeah, I don't think there was anything more that I wanted to talk about this update in particular. So let's go to number 5. Now we're on the top 5, right? They have to be good, all of them, right? But again, huge surprise, guys. The next one is gonna be June. We, as I said, we only got 10 updates this year. So some of the months were skipped. So July was skipped, and I think November was skipped as well. Even though that's for like just one day, I will just still count it as a December update, another November update. I don't care, but either way, that's not really too important. But let's see. So the June update, the reason why I got it this high, right? It's not like we got anything insanely crazy from this update. We did get one insanely crazy character, which I'm going to talk about. But yeah, the reason why it goes so high is because it was one of the first updates where they pretty much picked a theme and they just like improved all of the characters of that theme on the game. So basically they picked, okay, this is gonna be a Hulk update, we're gonna give uniforms to all Hulks and we're gonna make them really, really good. So we also got Abomination, who is not really like something that you have to get, but it's a pretty good support. And the same goes for her, even though she's only support for Hulk. But yeah, that's still pretty good. But yeah, man, I don't know. I just don't really like her. I don't really like her. It's the same thing, right? Where when their damage depends on like the damage that gets dealt to you. I just really don't use those characters a lot. They're not really reliable unless you like really play properly in the sense that you go out of your way to actually get hit, which I really don't care about doing so. That's why. Either way, so that was the new characters that we got, and then we also got like the uniform and the tier 3 for Hulk. That is why I am ranking it really high up as well, because free-to-play players actually got a really nice combat tier 3 for PvP as well. He is really, really good for PvP. I don't really have him, and I don't think I will, because of the fact that his damage works on HP instead of actually physical attack. So that just really sucks. That really ruins all my plans of never really worrying about getting a lot of max HP on my cards. But yeah, we also got the uniform for She-Hulk. I think we got the awakening for Cho in this update. Yeah. Who is actually a pretty nice transcended character as well, but not really that high up anymore, because there's way better characters now that can do that. But either way, that was the tier 3 for Hulk and Transcend for Amadeus Cho. But anyway, this is pretty much nothing else that is really important. We also got, like, I think the old war really the old war update as well, where we saw Odin's uniform even before we actually got it. So that was pretty cool. And this is also a nice way to farm. I don't think I remember what guys are farming. I think Odin's Blessings. Yeah, I think it's Odin's Blessings. And that's why some people are hoping that the third sneak peek that we saw at the beginning of this video, it's gonna mean that the new uniform, the new story missions may have like a way to completely farm mythic characters. Sorry, mythic cards. And I would kind of take advantage of that, obviously, because definitely we need that. But yeah, that is pretty cool. Anyway, I think we're done with number 5. Now we're gonna go to number 4, and the update that was number 4 was, so this was the June update, right? Let me just double check and make sure that I'm not making any mistakes. Okay, so after that, it's gonna be the May update. So I hope I didn't mess that up. Oh shit, I think I messed it up. I kind of messed it up, guys. I'm sorry. I don't remember which one I messed it up with, but I think it was the Star-Lord update. So the one right before this one, right? So that's why I was saying I'm gonna rank it really high. I don't even remember which update the Star-Lord update was, but yeah, the next one would be the May update, the Star-Lord one, but it's actually instead gonna be now, what is this, August? So yeah, that would have been before the Hulks. So that's what I messed up, guys. I'm sorry. So the Star-Lord update is gonna be number 3. No, what am I saying? Okay, let me chill just for a second. The Star-Lord update that I actually even talked about, I completely missed the fact that I made a huge mistake there on the ranking. But basically, that update would be number 4. Okay, and this one here, the August update, would be the number 6. Right? So that's what I swapped. That's the mistake that I made. And then obviously the Hulk update is where I actually put it. So yeah, this is the only thing that I messed up. So August would be worse than the Hulk update. So August update was the Inhuman update, and the reason why I put that lower is obviously I know that we did get a pretty nice improvement for the Inhumans, but it wasn't a lot of Inhumans that got improved compared to what we got for the Hulk update, which we got a lot of huge improvements on the Hulk update for pretty much all of the Hulks, so this doesn't even come close, right? So this is why this is worse than the Hulk update, and then the Star-Lord update is better than the Hulk update, for the obvious reasons that I touched upon earlier. I completely forgot about that, but I'm sorry. Let's just pretend I never made that mistake. I was talking about the update on the fourth place when I was talking about the Star-Lord update, and now I'm talking about the update that's on the 6th place, and which is the Inhuman update, where we actually got good stuff, right? Thane is pretty decent, to be honest. Dazzler is okay-ish as a support type. We got Black Bolt's tier 3. which Black Bolt did get a pretty nice uniform and is definitely a really great tier 3 if you like him. And we also got the Awakening from Medusa, which she definitely is a really nice character, even without the Awakening skill or Transcendent skill. Just with her uniform, she gets really, really nice. But with the Transcendent skill, she is one of the one-shot characters, so she's really, really nice and usable. Or useful, sorry, I didn't mean to say usable. But this is also the update where the Awakening changed into Transcending as well. So pretty much they added the Transcend option, which is pretty much going to get characters as good as a tier 3 character, which at the same time makes it better than a tier 3 character, at least in some cases. More often than not now, because they're getting way better every time. But yeah, sorry about that mistake. Basically, Star-Lord update would be here right now, and this one would be on the 6th place. I just kind of messed those up. But anyway, now after that we have the so let's say after the Star-Lord update, an update that was better than that was the September update, right? Where we got the Damnation update. So we got an actual character, right? Remember how I mentioned that Darkhawk looked good on paper? This guy actually looked good on paper and actually was good, which I never expected. First of all, he's a Spider-Man character. They rarely have a lot of damage. And also he had the counter skill, which I never liked, but whatever. I still kind of try to ignore that. And it's actually a really, really great character, man. Really great character, great support for Spider Sense characters as well. But either way, next we had a Morbius, which is gonna be a pain in the ass for everybody because a lot of people had to get him in different ways just to be able to transcend Moon Knight and awaken Moon Knight, which is part of this update. And he actually was a really, really meta changing transcended character, but not as good as Moonstone, obviously. But either way, we got the tier 3 for Doctor Strange, which is one of the really, really good characters we can use against Null now. Even though we got the tier 3 for Dormammu as well, who kind of like was in the meta and just immediately disappeared from it. I don't think he's really good for PvP, and he's definitely not that good for PvE as well. So his damage is pretty low unless you get like a really specific build. I don't know how I even have a rage on him, and he does really shit on ABX. But either way, the tier 3 for for not the tier 3, but the uniform that we got for Doctor Strange just completely made up for that shit, because Doctor Strange is completely batshit insane, and even crazier now. He was already pretty insane. But yeah, apart from that, we got the Awakening for Moon Knight and for Elsa, which start a pretty annoying trend of getting Awakening skills for characters that don't even have a uniform, so they're kind of a waste. And now we have the pretty much the Danger Room revamp kind of, but either way we got like a huge revamp for ABX, which is really, really shit, but what can you do? And that's pretty much it. We didn't really get much else after that. Now I'll just give you guys a second, or give myself a second, because I need to take a call right now, but I'll be back pretty much with the magic of editing in just a second, right now. Okay, so I'm back. Yeah, I just had to take a call, as I said. So, but yeah, that was it for number 3, right? I think we were on number 3. I kind of got completely messed up. Yes, that was number 3. So we pretty much just a really, really cool update, to be honest. The Spidey Man has been a pretty good starter, even for my friend. It's like the first character that he got, and yeah, he still remains one of his best characters. Even though he did get a few nice uniforms for Black Friday, he still remains one of his best characters, to be honest. Really, really, really great character, man, and really nice update as well. Obviously, I don't like the ABX thing, but whatever. What can we do? Anyway, the next update, right? Update number 2. Top 2, right? So this one was the update that we got for the symbiotes. Like with the Hulk update, this is also the reason why it's really high. It's basically got pretty much almost all the symbiotes that it could from the game and improved them a lot. Now, obviously, it didn't bring all of the symbiotes into the game, or maybe it has skipped one or two, like maybe even Spider Man with the Venom uniform. I don't know, but still, it really got the job done. Got a pretty nice fix for most of them. So we got Stream here, another really great character to get at the start of the game. The same thing. I gave the same tip to my friend as well, and the same thing happened where she's really strong, and yeah, she can just destroy floors in Shadowland, and even in Wolba's ultimate for him. So that's crazy. And also we got the Spider Woman. Um, we got Spider Woman as well. I don't think she's that crazy. She got also like the Transcended skill, but I don't know. Like, I don't see a lot of people using her, so maybe I'm wrong. You can tell me, but yeah. Either way, though, we got a uniform for Venom and his tier 3 skill, and we got Venom as well and her tier 3 skill, so she ended up being a pretty nice character to get. She is a bit slow for my tastes, so that's why I didn't get her, and I don't think I'll get Bullseye either. I kind of want to get like a speed villain energy character to tier 3 or Awaken. I don't know, but we don't have one yet, so that's why I haven't done anything yet. But yeah, pretty awesome, and it also gave us the Silk thing, but that came to the mid-month update. The Silk Awakening skill as well, and with no uniform, again, just like Elsa, which is kind of shit. And this update also gave us Null and gave us the two new systems, like the card system and the CDP Reforged system. So it was a really bad update for some, but for me it was still a really good update. The whales wouldn't be able to waste that much money on it, so they wouldn't be able to take advantage of the huge cost that it would have. And also, after the boycott, of course, it made it way easier to actually do the card thing. So now we can all enjoy it. But either way, after that, as the last update, like, even though I'm saying last, but that's pretty much number one update that we got from this year. Even though I mentioned that I would put it on the number 10, right? That's just because of the cost for Sentry, but it turned out to be the best update of the year, for the fact that we can now get a lot of CCF. A lot of CCF. Not all of us, of course, only players who can do null. I know that. But at the same time, I think it's actually good that that is the case, because beginners do not really know how to manage their shit. So if they see that they're getting a lot of CCF, they're gonna go ahead on a spree and pretty much transcend a lot of characters. And no matter how good they are, they're gonna be, kind of overshadowed after a while. So it's not really worth it to waste that much resources on just one character when you could use those resources to tier 2 more and more characters. But I think the quality comes in numbers, at least in this game, especially for Shadowlands. So that's why I go for more characters instead of better characters. But either way, we did get Sentry here, who is actually pretty okay. He's more of a PvP type, so not really kind of my character, but still I can't say for sure because I haven't pretty much finished these gears. I can't say that I've started them. I've just got the first one to 21. So yeah, and we also got Molecule Man, who ended up getting his tier 3 on the mid-month update, and it is an interesting tier 3. I don't know how it's gonna affect us. It's really gonna be annoying, but I don't have him yet, and he's gonna take me a while to get. Obviously, I want to get him for squad battle as well, so that's another reason. But yeah, and we also got a crazy character like Moonstone, who is doing a lot of damage, man. A lot of damage. She is insane. Okay, she is insane. She is expensive, obviously, with the crystal cost, but she is insane with Transcendence as well, like the Transcendence state. That just makes her insane. On the other side, on the other hand, we also got like Ares with his Transcendence skill as well, but it's not really that great. I don't know. I haven't just really seen any Areses Ares is. I don't really see him a lot, so who cares, right? But Moonstone is crazy insane. Um, we also have gotten Scorpion, a really nice free character as well, which is pretty good. We did get Daken as a semi-free character because he's also part of the 20 exchange daily thing, and at the same time he's also part of the epic quest as well, which is going to cost you some ccf before you can unlock his missions, and even when you do, it's going to cost you a lot of energy to get 10 of his exchange per day. But the fact that you can get 10 exchange per day, it is actually, fair in the sense that you get the same amount that you would get for your mutant characters like Beast, Cyclops, Storm on their app tracking missions. But yeah, he does cost you way more energy to actually finish him. So you can actually, if you are patient, like you should be as a free-to-play player, you can actually get him for free, and it's a pretty nice character to get. He's pretty nice. Same theme kind of goes for Ares, though for Ares, I'm pretty sure maybe you need to have him at 3 stars before his um, shifting ability starts on the more sorry, the epic quest missions. So I'm not sure. You can let me know if that's true or not. Like, do you actually need to have Ares at 3 stars as well before he starts shifting? I don't know. But also we got a really nice uniform for Goblin as well. So Green Goblin got a pretty nice uniform where he's actually a support and a leader type for the Dark Avengers, pretty much all the characters from this update, and a really nice uniform for Bullseye as well, like a really huge sleeper which not a lot of us even caught on. We didn't really see it, at least I didn't really see it. I don't want to speak in the name of all of these Star creators, sorry about that, but yeah, I didn't really see it because I don't really build them well, because obviously on the test build, no matter how well you build them, the test build stats are shit. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. A lot of people are transcending him as he's now an ABX meta, so that's crazy as hell, man. Kind of like replacing Hawkeye in style, so that's really funny as hell. And yeah, there you go. We also had like tier 3 skill for Sentry. Pretty much I just call him One Punch Man, and that's it. And obviously the transcend skill for Moonstone and Bullseye. But yeah, that's pretty freaking awesome. We got some really nice shit from this update, but the most important thing, obviously, let's not forget, is the Groot icon, baby. It's the Groot icon. I'm just kidding. All three icons were really beautiful this time, though. The Sentry one is just so great. I kind of was tempted to get it, but I needed the Mega Tier to take it. And the Wolvie one just because it's Wolvie. But yeah, the Groot icon is just the best. But yeah, I know I said the best thing of the update is Groot, but I'm just kidding. The best thing, obviously, is the fact that we can get a lot of CCF now, but at the same time, that's still not going to help you because the other materials are going to be rare, and Null doesn't drop a lot of books, at least for me. So either way, guys, I hope you really enjoyed that video, man. I really hope you enjoyed this video that I was just recording now. I don't know why I said that video as if I was speaking in like past tense or something like that, but either way, you get what I mean. So I hope you enjoyed this video. You definitely let me know what your thoughts are for this, and I don't know, man. I really don't know. This year was a crazy roller coaster. We got a really huge amount of changes with the awakening skills and the transcendence after that, so that really shifted the meta a lot. But yeah, that was pretty freaking insane. Wow. And now I really hope you have a nice New Year's Eve as well. Like, I hope you have a happy holiday as well. Or is that how you say it? I don't know. Happy holidays, guys. It's not really that important, right? Now, I don't really remember what the first keyword was. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't remember. I think I know, but either way, I'm just gonna play it off as if I know. So the second keyword is gonna be card. Huh, is it gonna be the one? No, wait a second. So we were checking there. I'm sorry, this video is already long, so I know I'm doing this. I know that I'm taking longer this way, but I just want to see if I can remember it. But yeah, I don't really mind. You know what? The second keyword is gonna be card. Just let me know what you thought about my list, and if you want to, please give me your list as well. And pretty much what this giveaway is gonna be about, it's not actually gonna be um, crystal giveaway. It's instead gonna be a gift card giveaway. But I also want you guys to let me know um, what would you guys rather get? Would you want there to actually be only one winner of like a $15 gift card or something like that? Or would you actually want it to be three winners of three $5 cards, right? You guys choose that. I really don't mind. It's up to you. You can let me know that in the comments as well. You can let me know in Discord as well. But yeah, definitely use the two keywords that I gave you. If they don't make sense, it's not really a problem. Don't worry about it at all. Just make sure that you find them, and then also let me know your list and what you think I should do for the giveaway. Uh, so which way I should do it? Just one card for $15 or three cards of $5. You let me know, guys, and depending on who wins and where they are from, I'm gonna try to get cards from there if they work. If not, they're gonna have to change their country and region or something like that, so we'll have to see about that. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. This video is really long. I'm sorry about that, but I hope you enjoyed it. I did actually mess up the listing a little bit, but I hope you can actually understand what I meant to do. That's what matters, right? But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you pretty much next year. Ha 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 ha, I just made that joke. Kill me, sue me, bitch. Bye bye, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. See ya. Bye.